Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Insider Financial Talks Penny Stocks. My name is Alex Carlson. I will be your host today. I am the editor-in-chief of InsiderFinancial.com, and this is our first video of 2021. So guys, let's hope 2021 is as big of a year as 2020. But before we get into our 4 OTC stocks that we're going to be talking about, we have a few housekeeping issues. We have no business relationship with any company whose stock is mentioned in this video. Insider Financial and myself are not investment advisors, and this video does not provide investment advice. Always do your own research, make your own investment decisions, or consult with your nearest financial advisor. This video is not a solicitation or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold securities. This video is meant for informational and educational purposes only and does not provide investment advice. With that out of the way, remember, go over and give us a thumbs up if you like this video. Hit the red subscribe button and the little notification bell to be notified when we go live again with another video. Please feel free to leave any comments if you own any of the stocks we're about to talk about, or if there are any stocks that you would like us to cover in a future video or article. Also, remember to go over to signup.insiderfinancial.com. This is where our readers are able to get a first look before our regular subscribers get first look. Stocks like NEO, MMMEDF, ENZC, and TSNP. We were one of the first to alert everyone about TSNP last year, and for those that were able to follow our alerts and subscribe, they were sitting on now over 18,000% gains. So that was the big runner of 2020, and we are on the hunt for the next TSNP. Also, if you like free stocks, you can go over to Webull with our sign-up link. They're running a special promotion to get 4 free stocks between now and signing up before January 15th. All you need to do is sign up, open the account, and deposit $100. And with that out of the way, guys, let's get started. So what we're focused on today is 4 OTC stocks: CELZ, DSGT, IQST, and PMPG. These were both, all 4 were big runners to wrap up 2020. You see CELZ was a big runner last week. DSGT has been a huge winner this year. IQST and PMPG. For our regular subscribers, DSGT and IQST, you've already been alerted on them, and CELZ and PMPG, we are just doing coverage today on those 2 securities. Again, as I've said in my previous videos, it's important to understand that trading penny stocks is not the same as trading blue chips. As we have stressed repeatedly, the key is finding momentum before it happens, and then being patient. We're not looking to chase runners here. CELZ and PMPG, we missed those big moves. We're not going to chase here, but we're going to educate and talk about those 2 today. DSGT and IQST, they had to be a little bit patient, but over the last few months, they've been turned into really big winners. And, the key is it's very important to diversify. We really recommend a portfolio of 10 to 20 penny stocks. Approach it like you're a venture capitalist. Some of them are not going to work out, possibly going to zero. Then you got a few that, all it takes is one TSNP, one ENZC, your winners more than make up for your losers. So you want to own more of what's working and less of what's not. So that can be, if you get a big gain, booking some profits and then buying on dips, or adding to your position, adding to a winning position. We highly recommend do not add to your losers. Losers, those were the stocks that can go to zero, and those you don't want to be too heavy into those losing positions. Like I said, you have to approach it like you're a venture capitalist, and the venture capitalists, they always look at, some are going to go belly up, whereas, the 1 or 2, 3, 4 big winners, they will make up for everything. So it's the name of the game, and that's the way you have to approach these markets. Getting into the first one here, we're talking about CELZ. This stock was just trading in the double zeros in the middle of December, and then it announced positive preclinical data supporting the utilization of its ImmCELZ cell-based immunotherapy for the treatment of strokes. It's basically a stem cell play. Stem cells have been great stories, great plays in the past. This one is actually executing. They have a few things going on. Their recent test, it resulted in a 34% reduction in infarct volume, whereas controlled bone marrow mesenchymal stem cells reduced infarct volume by 21%, and this was done in animals. So positive results there. And then we saw another press release that further juiced the stock price, was the ability of ImmCELZ to reverse liver failure in the carbon tetrachloride preclinical model of hepatocyte necrosis. These findings will be the basis for a patent filing covering various means of generating the ImmCELZ product in a hepatoprotective specific manner. So the company is executing. They're getting some positive preclinical results, and that is why the stock is running. And as we sum it up here, they've demonstrated, CELZ has demonstrated that ImmCELZ has a therapeutic activity in stroke and liver failure. And, liver failure represents a significant unmet medical need. And I am extremely excited that, ImmCELZ has the potential to help numerous patients on the liver transplant waiting list who currently have no other options. So big news, and this is why the stock has been running. Moving on, pardon me, a little early here in the morning. DSGT, we are looking at DSGT. We said on October 12th that it was an EV play with huge upside. DSGT closed at 15 cents that day. So this is the article in question, DSG Global, an EV play with huge upside. This was on October 12th. And we've been covering the EV space all year. We started covering NASDAQ plays, NEO, Workhorse, Lordstown Motors, Fisker, and Hyliion. And then we came over into the OTC, and DSG was the one that we identified had significant potential. And this article here goes into details about who they are and what they do, but it really surrounds their Imperium Motors subsidiary. They've signed deals with the Chinese auto manufacturers, Johnway being one of them, and they've set up a dealership in California. So they've started receiving electric vehicles, so they're getting ready to sell vehicles. So they're moving fast, and this explains why the stock is turned into a 10-bagger. And the key is, again, patience. And as we said back then, DSGT is now a pure play on electric vehicles, trading under $1. We know of no other pure play EV stock trading under $1. We have seen the moves this year in Tesla, NEO, Workhorse, and Lordstown. DSGT looks to be the next EV rocket. Guys, this is one of the easiest ways to make money in penny stocks. you look for a sector that's running a theme. Example, right now Bitcoin is running. The two best ways to play that were Mara and Riot, which we have discussed, at Insider Financial for our subscribers. So, you look for these, ancillary plays that will catch up to the lead asset. So, with DSGT, you have EV stocks running, and it was only a matter of time before other investors discovered DSGT, money plowed in. Yawning again early here in the morning. We were trying to get this out before the market opened, guys. What else is going on here? So as we said here, just DSGT, it's been a steady climber. On December 22nd, Imperium Motors announced receipt of 3 shipments totaling 73 EVs, representing the first containers John Way, Skywell, and Rumble Motors electric vehicles. As the company has said, they're positioned to start off 2021 strong. With the arrival of these vehicles to our facility, we're now officially on track to launch our 2021 Imperium Motors sales efforts. We have long spoken of the excellent quality and value of these vehicles, as well as their value to the environment. Importantly, they are a key component of our projected 2021 revenue, and we anticipate a strong start to the new year. So bullish talk coming from the company. They've been actively putting out a lot of press releases, and press releases, news, execution. These are the things you have to look for for it to be a successful penny stock, and they have proven that they are delivering. So tons of press releases, execution, and this explains why it turned into a 10-bagger. Guys, this is not that hard. I really get into a lot of arguments on social media with a lot of guys. If I bash their penny stock, and it's just, guys, it's not executing. I mean, come on, why is, Elon Musk and Tesla, why have they burned the shorts? I think the shorts lost $38 billion in 2020 betting against Elon Musk. Guys, Elon is executing. Whether you think he's overvalued, you don't like him, whatever, the guy is hitting his metrics, and that's all that matters. So, again, look for execution. I can't stress that enough. Moving on, OTC stock number 3 is another one that's executing. This is IQST. This is another OTC stock that we profiled back in October 28th. As we said, it was trading at just 6 cents at the time. So, as we said here, go look here, October 28th. You go to the chart. Where was it on October 28th? There it was. Closed at 7.5 cents. So, today we're looking at 20 cents in the pre-market. So this is a triple, from when our regular readers got it. Most subscribers got in at 6 cents. So, again, can't stress it to you enough, the importance of going over to signup.insiderfinancial.com and getting first look to get our alerts on these hot penny stocks. Moving on here, IQST, they're executing. Year-to-date revenue is now over, $39.7 million. The company is well on track to exceed its $42 million revenue projection for last year, and the current market cap is only $18.7 million. So this is still undervalued. It's also making extremely shareholder-friendly moves, converting 21 million common shares among insiders into Series B preferred shares. Also doing a lockup agreement. Guys, this is important. When a company is locking up stock, obviously management believes in it, and they feel that the stock is too cheap down here. They're willing to ride it out, wait for the market to pick up. 1 year, they're projecting a much higher share price. And in our last article on IQST, we talked about the Goldman small cap research report. They put a 54-cent share price target on IQST. That was 7.5 cents. We're at 20. They're still forecasting 50 cents. So we think there's more upside here in IQST. Lastly, and OTC stock number 4 is PMPG. This is new coverage. This is one that, boy, congrats to all that caught it last week, got in early. Hats off to all of you that picked up on it. We missed it. We haven't alerted anything in the last 2 weeks. We've been cautious. We've had such a big 2020. We look at it like this. We come from the institutional side, hedge fund background, and guys, the last 2 weeks of the year, either you made money this year or you didn't. And us and our subscribers, we made a bunch of money this year. It was a killing. My best year in 20 years. So it's just been incredible. And I just don't like. When you go into another position at the end of the year, there's always the risk you're going to lose money. And I just look at it, why give back money, when you've had such a great year? I hate, giving back money. But, that's being said, we're ready to rock 2021. So, now we're hunting. We have our radar screen. We've been scanning, hundreds of penny stocks. So we're excited about 2021. So we think this is going to be another big year. And by the way, how the market ended 2020 is huge. When you see runners like CELZ, PMPG, IQST, DSGT, ending the year on the highs, that's wonderful, and that's a sign that the momentum is going to continue. So, for those of you that have been following me, listening to my videos, I call it like it is. And I know I get a lot of shit from some people because TSMP the other day, I said, guys, look, it's a sell. The momentum is not there right now. When the momentum comes back in, it's going to be a buy. But, right now it's dead money, and there's other places you can make money. So don't shoot the messenger. I'm just calling it like I see it. If you look at the chart, you're going to get the same read as me. So again, the easy money has been made in a lot of these stocks. So you got to constantly be hunting for new penny stocks. Stocks that haven't run yet, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to find the next TSMP. I'm not trying to go in there and buy TSMP after it's up 20,000%. I mean, guys, you got a lot of people that have got big gains they're going to be selling. So, just keep that in mind. To sum up PMPG, what's going on there, it's a road pavement markers. They have the ability to transmit data and transform a municipality into a smart city. So basically, it's an autonomous driving play. This is hot right now, and they're getting ready to do a deal with Ennis Flint. Or Ennis Flint. We got a link in the article there to Ennis Flint Americas. They're the #1 road sign, marker company in the world. They got locations all over the world. They're the real deal. They're huge. So, if, they sign this deal, get this going with Ennis Flint, this is going to be a real runner. So PMPG, it's had a big run. We think that there's going to be a little bit of selling here. Wouldn't chase it, but just look for the dips and look for them to execute. They got to get some things done. They got some financing to raise. So PMPG, we still have in the show me column. They got to show us that they can execute and deliver, but it's definitely one that's on our watch list going forward. And for those that are in it and caught the move, congrats to all you guys. And just to sum all this up, these four are hot right now. There's always opportunities on the OTC markets. And it's our job, to find these bull markets. We're always looking, and the best part is, huge gains can be made in such a short amount of time. So, that's why we like pennies. If you don't like the volatility, go buy Berkshire Hathaway, or an index fund. Vanguard will more than happy take your money. And if, for those who, like you said, that are new, that, just looking at these stocks for the first time, if you missed them, best advice: be patient. Throw bids in below the market. Buying dips, selling rips as swing trades. It still remains the best strategy in these markets. And guys, it just remember, all it takes is one or two to become a TSMP or an ENZC, and you're all set. You can go buy that new house, go buy that new car. It's just not about, you're not worried about making a rent or a mortgage payment. So for a lot of folks, last year was a life-changing year, and we couldn't be more happy for everyone that's in that boat. If you missed it, don't worry. There's always opportunities, so that's why we're excited about 2021. So, just to sum it all up, hit that subscribe button. Remember, go over to signup.insiderfinancial.com. We have quite a bit of stocks on our radar, and for 2021, and we're excited for what this year may bring. So, with that being said, remember, stay safe. With COVID, wear a mask, social distance, protect your loved ones, and look, we'll get through all this together. So be safe, be well, and thank you all for watching, listening, subscribing. We really wouldn't be here without you, so we really, it means a lot to us, all of you following us. So take care, and have a wonderful and profitable day, and we look forward to a big 2021. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.